G'day, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Friday Night Overkill here tonight. And kicking off the match, we got a little bit of one-on-one action coming your way as the first competitor making our way to the ring is none other than Alice Taylor! Alice Taylor has a big opportunity to show herself tonight, to show us everyone in the world tonight that she is more than what they're ready for, that this woman is more than what everyone can expect. But as this OG waits in the ring, here comes her opponent now. As making her way to the ring, one of the newer members of the roster, as she is Gabriella Monroe. Gabriella making her way as this woman, you just take one look at her and you know she is star-studded. She doesn't have to prove herself. And yet, here she comes tonight, looking to do exactly that. Looking to walk in, amazing as ever, and walk out even better. Gabriella Monroe, ready for the opening matchup of Friday Night Overkill here tonight. Recently forming an alliance with the likes of Ryan Williams, helping that man win against Cam Hardy, the CEO of EGO. But now, these two go 1-1. Here we go now. Matchup underway. And now goes for a punch, gets out of the way, punch in the midsection. That time round connects, gets out of the way, top, kick the back leg, followed by the second, into the trifecta. And now inside giddy right over the head to follow. Now drag back up to the feet. Tie it up, whipped into the corner, turns it around as Alice goes for a drop kick, a little early on it though, got a little too hasty with it, eats a super kick to the head, still standing, gets out of the way to punch right to the jaw, for a thrust kick to the midsection, now has it tied up, for a knee right to the face to follow, and get him fired up, is none other than Gabriella Monroe, as she now drags her back up to the feet, has it tied up, whipped all the way over and into the corner. And a giant avalanche splash to follow. Alice falling out the corner. Gabriella looks to follow it up with a beautiful front flip and senton. But she's still not done as she looks to drag Taylor back up to the feet. Front thrust kick to the midsection. Slides out of the way. Tie up now between the two and dragging Gabriella. No, gets caught with the elbows to the midsection. Fight him back against that, retaliating, and a boot right across the head as well. Drags her back up to the feet, tied up, over and into the corner once again. Oh, elbow into an executive connecting, and dragging Taylor back up to the feet, has her tied up, all the way over and into the corner, tied up, forearm to the face, and now up to the middle rope and crashing down. Beautiful senton, hooks the leg, shoulders down. It's going to be the one, but only a one so far. And now Alice trying to recover in that corner. Gabriella over to the other side of the ring and just slapping the hell out of her. Acting like she was going for a drop kick or something, but nada. Just a slap across the face and a stomp to the arm, trying to shred it. And now goes for another slap, gets called for him to the face now on a tie-up. Whipped over towards the ropes. Gabriella turns it around though, over this rope. And now, no. Mocking her out for a shoulder thrust. Now swinging, but gets stuck. Sweeping her leg is Alice Taylor. Making sure that she doesn't fall for the tricks of Gabriella. Oh! Doesn't connect with that slingshot. Senton, no one eats the one hell of a drop kick by Monroe. And now, out on the apron, waiting for Taylor to get back up to the feet, which he does so now. Back into the ring goes Gabriella now. Front thrust again. Kick to the leg as well. And now arm drop Pele. Trying to wrap that arm. And now into the cover. Beautiful bridge, but no able to quickly get the shoulder up as Alice Taylor. From back up to the feet into the time. And now has a setup for a little bit of a sidewalk slammer. Crash down, followed by a stomp. And Alice Taylor's not done yet. Trying to figure out what to do next. Turning Gabriella over. And now looks to try slowly work her down, tear her apart. Gabriella trying to find a way out, which she does so by easily sweeping her leg right there. Turning Alice around, but gets thrown off from the legs, and now both women back up to the feet, kick to the side, throwing to the face, 6 forward, throwing off to the side now, duck under, and now, oh, yeah, Nagi crashed into the canvas. The legs hooked, the shoulders are down, but it's only a 2 count so far in this match. Alice Taylor still got a little more fight left in the tank. Gabriella drags her back up to the feet, ties her up, whipped over and all the way into the corner and falling out of it. And continuing to get fired up is none other than Gabriella Monroe, is now deadlifting her with the foot. And spinning back fist right across that cheek right there, slamming into the jaw, trying to knock it out of place, telling Alice Taylor to bring it down, trying to tell her to bring up a fight, uppercut, elbow, swings her around, tiger fang kick, and we're not done yet, springboard lariat, connected with a closed fist to the nose instead though. More of a springboard fist drop, but now lining up Alice Taylor for a super kick, kneel in addition, hooks the leg, shoulders down, it's going to be 1, there's a 2, but still only a 2, no threes being chucked around quite yet. Meanwhile, Gabriella thinking that it should be so, arguing with the ref, but Taylor from behind gets caught though, slumped to the back of the leg, Gabby not allowing it, has a set up, full Nelson, but no, getting the arms free, forearm to the upper back, and now look at the flag, no, weaves out the way of the tornado DDT, and now down to a knee trying to recover, and spiking Alice headfirst with that mini Hurricane Rana. And not done yet, lining her up, and Monroe's signature red hooks the leg, the shoulders are down, that's a 2, and a 3 follows. Gabriella Monroe standing tall here tonight with Monroe's signature red, but Akira Madison seems like she's still not happy whatsoever with Gabriella Monroe just jumping her from behind. What the hell? And now tight open, drop kicking straight to the chest. Oh, Lord. Akira Madison now sending Gabriella all the way to the outside, dumping her out. And now ties her up and into the barricade. And now tied up and again! And a forearm smash to the face. Kick to the midsection now. Popped up into the power bomb. And into the barricade. Oh, God. Akira Madison now, the ghost with the kendo stick, trying to turn Gabriella into a ghost. Just wailing those shots down over and over and breaking it over Gabby's head. Poor Gabby. And now sent back into the ring. Akira Madison back in herself. Goes for a stomp of Gabby out the way, but a Hurricane Rana knocking her right down her sides. And drag back up to the feet, pulls her in over the shoulders. And swings her around! Little bit of Shades of Storm as Akira Madison just drives Gabby right on her favorite possession. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do we have to do this? Do we really? Come on. Gabby now to the outside, following Akira, slap, gets caught, kick to the back of the leg, tied up, and up against our goddamn desk. Oh, Lord. And, of course, up on our desk now, Akira sets her up. Never wake up, Gabriella Monroe! Jesus Christ. And Akira Madison, the ghost, happy with what she's done. As we now move on, as this woman right here, the virtuous witch, has a couple words for us here tonight. And that right there is your WXW Queen of the Ring winner, wanting to become a 5-time Women's World Champion, holding the Massacre Women's title 1 time, the Overkill Women's title 3 times, and she's looking to become a 5-time World Champ.
Well, I came in just in time to hear her bash the whole damn crew.
Yep. Becoming awareness, will we see a 5-time Women's World Champion? There's only one way to find out, but as of right now, we move on to the next matchup and making her way to the ring with your WXW Women's Intercontinental Champion in Coyote, representing the Crimson Petals, she is Yui Shiho! And she is going one-on-one with Suzu tonight, the sister of Yuki, and looking to get a little bit of payback, looking to try find a way of victory over Yui tonight.
Hey, pull that chair up beside you.
Wait, what?
Pull that chair up beside you.
Why is that?
Because Kaori's going to need a seat.
You know what? Fair enough.
Oh, damn, you're going to do it?
Yep. Coyote is very menacing, but I got no reason to be scared. Hopefully, right?
You're afraid of women like Joyce. You're not afraid of Kaori?
Okay, well, a lot, yes, but I don't think I've done anything to upset her. I've spoken nothing about about Coyote.
Mm.
But
I'm going to keep my
nonetheless,
opinion for myself on that one.
well, the next competitor now making her way to the ring here tonight, as she is Suzu! Yuki in her corner as well tonight. Gonna try and keep the odds even when it comes to this matchup, trying to keep it one-on-one.
Good luck with that.
And honestly, I'm scared of Yui just because I don't know what to expect of Yui. Like, what is she gonna try to do immediately?
What if she just starts throwing pieces of Suzu out of the ring?
But nonetheless, Yui, she in her corner already, Suzu in her corner already. And here we go now. Matchup underway. And now punching the arm. And now trying to rip that arm to shreds instantly. Trying to pull it out of socket, but the rope break there. Able to help bloody Suzu get out of that. Thank God for the rope break. Suzu immediately getting targeted with the arm. Yui instantly trying to rip it to shreds. And now, oh God. Maybe it's Yuki's turn now. Stomping on the arm. Stomping on the leg as well now. Turns our attention back to Suzu. Tilted, well, no. Crashes into the canvas. Yui back into the ring now. And now heel hook applied. Going after the legs and snap as well now. This woman just instantly targets your limbs. Instantly goes for what she can pick at.
It works, don't it?
Apparently so. Just continuing to wrench that heel hook in, trying to force her to tap out, trying to make it so she can't walk properly, perhaps. No, letting go of the heel hook now. Seemed like Suzu was not going to find a way out of that, even though spin kick gets out of the way. Oh, Suzu now for roll-up, trying to steal it over Yui. One! Only a 1 count, though. Suzu still hasn't gotten a proper move in yet, and her arm and legs are already gonna be suffering, and again, wrenching that in, trying to turn her arm into nothing but crimson, and she does!
Damn.
Yui Shiho shredding the arm of Suzu immediately. Jesus
Kaori
Christ.
is I don't see how you're not afraid of Kelly.
I absolutely am. I just don't think I've done anything to upset her, right? Oh god. Of course. It the song says my mission's incomplete and Yui goes after Suzu again. And now after Yuki as well. Jesus Christ. And now, oh god, going after the heel of Yuki as well. Yuki already has a history of neck goddamn issues. Is Yui just trying to give her ankle issues as well now?
What the hell? Oh, he's a crowd, might as well.
Oh god, and now trying to rip Yuki's arm to shreds as well. Yuki tapping immediately. Jesus Christ. And Coyote doesn't even have to get involved. She's just having fun watching.
No, she's just being a cheerleader over there.
That is usually not the case with Coyote whatsoever. But it's like she doesn't even need to get involved right now. Suzu already laid out. Yuki being laid out. Jesus Christ. Yui Shiho is an absolute menace. But now we move on to the next matchup of the night as we have a number one contender match for the Overkill Men's World Heavyweight Championship. And here comes the first competitor to this match as making his way to the ring. He is Kiai Ekawaka!
I feel like we just watched part of this match last night.
Yeah. But this man is very familiar when it comes to triple threat scenarios. Used to a different rule set when it comes to the triple threat matches, but still used to having his head on a swivel. May have not succeeded on elevation, but he can definitely turn that around because this man has won a lot more triple threats than he's lost.
That's actually fair.
Kayaka Waka, former Freedom Champion. Once we finally get that history updated, we can figure out how long. I know it's a good chunk of time, though. But here comes the next competitor to this matchup. As making his way to the ring next, he is the one and the only Alex Young! I was getting so ready to say a completely different name.
I can guess, but I'm not.
Yeah. Alex Young making his debut in Overkill tonight. Looking to show off. Recently returned to WXW in a hard-fought match against Harvey Reynolds on Elevation. And now looks to gain himself a number one contendership for the Overkill World Championship.
Is this a different thing than he had last night?
I believe so.
Okay. I thought I was tripping.
Yeah. But Alex Young entering the ring tonight and ready for this match. Alex Young in the ring and ready for this number one contendership matchup. And now here comes the final competitor to this match. As making his way to the ring now, he is Wesley Parker! Wesley Parker looking to become the #1 contender to the Overkill World Championship that's currently being held by the likes of Showtime, Elliot Myers. All three of these competitors look to become that #1 contender, look to be the ones to lead the men's division of Overkill into a new era. But Wesley Parker making his way to the ring tonight, ready for this matchup, ready to try become the #1 contender. Kai in his corner ready, Alex in his
Becca
corner
Walker.
ready, and Wesley in his corner ready. And here we go now. And now kick to the midsection gets caught, elbow to the leg. And now Springboard Moonsault, but crashes into the canvas. Oh, kick straight to the chest to Buddy Alex. Springboard Moonsault to Alex as well now. And now stomp to the ankle, dragging him back up to the feet. Punch in the face, punch in the midsection. Oh, shooting star stand in addition. Into the cover of the legs hook, but no, broken up by the likes of Alex Young. And now, kick to the midsection gets caught, does an elbow right to the leg, and now super kick to the midsection while held in place, and now forward to the back, eye strip over into the corner, big drop kick to behind to Wesley Parker, uppercut to Alex Young.
Becca Walker.
Ekawaka used to this scenario, been in so much Freedom Championship matches where 9 out of 10 times that is a goddamn triple threat match. So used to having his head on a swivel. So used to being prepared for someone to be in front of him and behind him. So used to being hit from every direction. So you have to say he has the advantage in this match. Oh, and Wesley Parker saying, fuck your advantage, bitch. Springboard moonsault now connects with a headbutt to the ribs. Back up to the feet on a rolling thunder kick. And now a little bit of a tie it up and kick to the midsection. And now popping Kai all the way up in the power bomb position. Punches straight to the head. Able to get down to the feet though. And now tied up. Irish whip. Turned it around. And now tilt the well DDT. And I kicked the leg, kicked to the midsection. And STR! Oh, duck in the kendo stick shot. You see what I mean with the head on a swivel? Knew that kendo stick shot was coming. It's almost like he has spidey sense. But now sent over and into the corner is Wesley. And Zagiri to Alex, but Alex fighting back stomp. Turn him around and now boot right to the face on Wesley. And now tied up. And now, oh, brain buster! And kick out before one, and now super kick gets out of the way. Double axe handle. And now tied up to Kai and crashing him down.
Becca Walker.
So I'm guessing you think Ekawaka's gonna win?
I'm not
Oh,
biased at all.
Jesus Christ! What?
Becca Walker.
Well, Ekawaka getting driven on his fucking brain for a second there. Big basement dropkick. Also a springboard shooting star just a second to go. And now sending Wesley back into the ring. Another basement dropkick, this time to Kai. Alex just saying, fuck your shins, bruh. And now has him set up. And a forearm right to the face. And now a little bit of whispering now. Win for ya. Overhand straight to the back from Akawaka though. And now elbow straight to the midsection. Tied up. Whipped over and into the corner. Alex now, with a forearm. Pumping it right in the face. And now basement drop kick. Saying fuck your shins once again. And now
Yeah, fuck
Kendo
your
6
shin.
shots. What?
So yeah, fuck your shin.
Oh, what about the back of your neck with a kendo?
It only hurts for a minute.
Oh, and a get over the head. Oh, and now knocking Alex down the sides into the cover, but no. And now forearm right to the face. And now, big forearm smash. And now, swung all the way around and crashed down with a unique sidewalk slam into the cover, but no. And now, both men getting dumped to the outside, and Wesley and Kai, Alex out there waiting for him, but gets caught with a flying lariato. And now back into the ring. Oh, knocking Kai down his size.
Damn.
And now has Alex set up in the power bomb position and straight down on the chair. And all the way up as well. And Wesley with a front flip and senton. And double axe handle to Fuller. And super kick from Kai as Wesley tried to shoot the leg out. And now into the Fujiwara armbar. Locking it in, but no. And crash down. And now Kai keeping up the offense. Crashing him down and having a little bit of fun. But Alex from behind in the roll up. Well, Akawaka might just get lost to a goddamn steal. No, might steal it himself now. Shoulders down, but no, able to turn it around again as Alex. But Wesley right there to break it up.
Parker said, yeah, enough of this bullshit.
And now power bomb from Young. And now Springboard gets out the way. And now pop up power bomb into the cover. That's a 2, but only 2. Apparently, we don't like 3 in the building. And now has Alex Young set up, dragging him over. But there's the elbows in the midsection, followed by second. And of course, here comes the trifecta of them. And not done yet. There's a knee lift right to the midsection, trying to wind ya. And an elbow right to the face to break ya back into the ring and fuck yo shins once again. We have a springboard, no, crashes into the canvas and giddy with it overhand straight to the back of the neck. And now feeling a little fired up as he sends Zaka Walker into the ropes and now pops him up. Power bomb! Once again,
so aggressive.
But Parker right there to break it up. And now he gets caught by a knee right to the face. You know what, buddy? Wesley Parker needs to do one day for a special occasion, maybe like Halloween or something.
I'm afraid to ask.
He needs to dress up as La Parker.
That was dumb.
What? Wesley
You
Parker,
tried.
La Parker.
You tried so hard there.
I did not try. I just said the first thing off the top of my head.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, you think I try with anything? Who do you think
No,
I am?
you're not
STO.
Echo Waka.
Well, now up against the ropes is Parker. And now dumped to the outside, eliminated from the Battle Royale. If this was a Battle Royale, at least. But indeed, it's not. And what it is Springboard Lady is going to pass around to Echo Waka. Dragged back up to the
Echo
feet now.
Waka.
Oh, gets caught. Kick straight to the midsection into a tie up and out as an Irish up to Osiris, but turns it around over and into the ref. And now basement drop kick. Fuck yo shins. One more time around. And now sending some steads in the ring. Ducks the lady out there. Kick to the midsection into Geary to the back of the head. Oh, and now Wesley Parker. Oh, with a barrier across the face. Bloody young. But a kick out at 2. Not allowing the match to end. Yeah, corkscrew forearm though. Right to the face of Eka Waka. And now ties him up, kick to the midsection. As he's now popped up in a position he's been in before and probably don't like. Back of the head into the stairs. Jesus,
That only hurt just a
concussion.
little bit.
Just a tad. Oh, and now getting stabbed by a kendo stick. And having it swung over his head. Jesus Christ. And then he's back up to his feet. Not anymore. God damn, don't let Leslie use a fucking kendo stick. Man just slugging for everyone, breaking it over young. And now dragging Akawaka back up to the feet of Waka. Shoot out to the leg, off the ropes. And straight to the back of the head. Into the cover. The legs hooked, the shoulders are down. It's going to be a 2. But only a 2. Akawaka refuses to give it up. And now a massive overhand chop into the crucifix, rolls from Akawaka, trying to steal it into the cover, the shoulders down. There's a 2, but a kick out at 2. And head scissors crashing down. And our forearm thrown off. Wesley Parker getting set up over the shoulders. And a shoulder breaker! Into the cover, but Young right there to break it up. And now punch to the back of the head, turns around, kick to the midsection. And power bomb! Crash down into the governor hand across the mouth, making it much harder for Guy to breathe, but he gets broken up with another man, crashing Young, as he's now set up. Single knee, gut blaster! Into the cover, but Akawaka says, fuck ya, pin, eat a rolling thunder over the head. And now Alex into the corner trying to recover. Akawaka with a drop kick. Gets out of the way to kick to the midsection. Rolling thunder. And here comes the alley-oop. Boom! Crashing down. And now dumping Parker all the way to the outside. Another double axe handle straight to the chest of Young. Into the cover, the legs hook, the shoulders down. It's going to be the 1. Followed by a 2. But we're still not afraid of 3 in this building. Saying, fuck that. We fight them forever up in this bitch. And now going for forearm. Staying clear though. And now tied up. Has Parker set up. Just around. Falcon Arrow. Sending him right back down. But Young has Akawaka set up. Snap mirrored him down. And now rear naked choke. Locked in. Using his own arm against him. But no. Parker had to break it up. And a flying lariat. And now dragging him up. No, he gets caught by that punch in the midsection, possibly going for that thing when he got busted, but instead, it's one hell of a meteor. And we're not done yet. Double spring, corkscrew, splashes straight down in the back of the legs, hook the shoulders are down, but it's a kick out of 2. One more time. Alex Young don't believe it, probably thinking this ref didn't go to goddamn school of any kind, as she can't count the 3 apparently. Kick to the midsection and chest to Kai over and over and over now. Jesus Christ, but Parker with a leg hook kick to the midsection and now a neck break to follow and get him fired up now. Found himself in a springboard Mooney, but crashing down after missing the moonsault and goes for a knee to the back, doesn't connect. There's a forehand to the back from Kai, and now send him over into the corner by Alex Young, turning Kai around, pops him up, power bomb! Hooks the leg, shoulders down. It's a 1, followed by a 2. Do we know 3 yet? Yes, we do. As this match finally comes to an end.
I don't see how you don't choke over your own tongue.
Wait, what?
I don't see how you don't choke over your own tongue. That's when you fucking talk.
But Alex Young standing tall, and now the #1 contender to the likes of Showtime, Elliot Myers, and his Overkill Men's World Heavyweight Championship of the world. As we now move on to the Women's United States Championship Open Challenge, hosted by Anna and Tona, as usual.
No Echo Walker.
You just want a full show of Echo Walker.
I'd like saying Echo Walker. The fuck?
Well, Open Challenge hosted by Anna and Tona. And who? Oh, okay. That's actually one hell of a challenger. It's the goddamn Open Challenge. It's going to be taken by none other than your Stairway to Heaven briefcase holder, Sky! Sky holding the Stairway to Heaven briefcase, accepting the Open Challenge here tonight of Honor and Turner, and this is going to be one hell of a matchup. Sky having an opportunity anytime she likes with that Stairway to Heaven briefcase, holding that tight to her, making sure it don't leave her side. But as Sky holds it high, she could be walking out tonight with not only the briefcase, but also the red, white, and blue gold. But Sky now in the ring and waiting. And here comes her opponent for this matchup. As making her way to the ring, your reigning, defending WXW Women's United States Champion, Anna and Turner! The Star Walker just defending her title yesterday on Elevation against the likes of Faye and going back to back. Day for day, this woman don't need no breaks. She's all gas. Keep going forward. Keep defending her title any and every opportunity she gets to. This is the personification of a fighting champion. This is what you would want your champion to be. EMP has made a legacy with this title, but Anna and Turner looks to make one of her own. Looks to show the true spirit of a fighting champion, the true willpower and the force that someone of this caliber can have. The Star Walker, Anna and Turner, your Women's United States Champion of the world, in the ring and ready tonight. There's our title on the line here in your co-main event of the evening. The challenger in the black and white in Sky. Honor and Turner, your champion, also in the black and white. They got a lot of black and white going on in this match, apparently, in the champion and challenger. But nonetheless, here we go. And our roll is staying clear. Gets out of the way to tie up again, but nonetheless gets caught into the grapple. Both women in that clinch trying to transition. Beautiful back clinch roll, Anna and Turner now. Sky trying to turn this around. Honor and Turner in a much better position, and now into a seated headlock. Turn it around. Was Sky right there? And trying to continue to keep it wrenched in. Honor and Turner able to turn it around? No. Has the arm of Sky in a bad position with the hammerlock. Sky needs to try to find a way out of this. Honor and Turner trying to make an advantage, but no. Beautiful wrestling takedown, and now has the arm of Honor and Turner in a really bad way. Able to wrench it, pull it, even break it, or snap it at that position, but Honor and Turner realizes the risk. Able to break it out, and now send this guy all the way into the corner, and a big jumping hit by Taka. And Dragon Sky right back up to the feet. Kick to the leg. Why did I sound like I have an Irish accent for a quick second? And that was weird. But a double underhook. Backbreaker. And now Dragon Sky right back up to the feet. Kick to the midsection. Followed by a second uppercut. Shoot to the leg. Kneeling DDT. Into the cover, the leg took the shoulder down on the Stairway to Heaven briefcase holder, but it's only a 1. It's just barely a 1 even. And now a bicycle knee for ya. Straight across that jaw saying, fuck ya. And now whipped over and into the ropes, and now Sling Bloody. And now having a little bit of fun. And now, up to the top, Honor and Turner having a little bit of fun with the fans tonight. As she now turns her attention back towards Sky. Line her up, and oh, no, out the way. Not letting that Star Flash knee connect. But that basement dropkick certainly does. And now front flip and senton, but crashes on the canvas. Spinning back, heel kick right across the jaw. That was just mean, honestly. And now waiting for Sky to get back up to the feet, which she does so. Boot right to the face, and now, no, out the way. Possibly go for a double knee face breaker, not quite sure, though. Overhand to the back of the head, followed by a forearm, followed by a punch to the jaw, kick to the midsection, and one hell of a neck breaker. And not done yet, Sky off the ropes with a suicide dive through the sky. And Dragon, your Women's United States Champion, back up to the feet, and all the way back into the ring she goes now. And Sky, out on the apron, trying to line her up. And now Springboard and 415 lady up door. And she's not done yet as she goes high in the sky and crash down. 450 around into the cover, but no. Only a 2. Once again, and now stomp to the arm, stomp to the head, followed by a second kick to the back, gets out the way. And now gets out of the way, double axe handle perhaps, and now beautiful drop kick, but raging up, having a little bit of an adrenaline surge, kicking in into the Fire Women's carry, and crash down with a gourd buster. Now I wonder if Honor and Turner's adrenaline rush is already kicking in from the match. Then if this match goes any longer, how much wear and tear is she going to gain? Because that adrenaline is only temporary. And if it's already kicked in, then she must be getting hurt already. Maybe twisted a knee the wrong way or something without us seeing. Any small little thing in wrestling can get you hurt badly. So Honor and Turner must be in some sort of pain trying to fight through it. While Sky's out here flying through that very said name. Into the cover, but a kick out of 2. Even if she's hurt, this woman will keep fighting through no matter what. The willpower of someone like Honor and Turner is just incredible. And now it's beautiful springboard moonsault from Sky into the cover. The legs hook, the shoulders out, but a kick out of 1. Sky has an opportunity of a lifetime. She could be walking out tonight as your Women's United States Champion, have that briefcase, and also cash in for the Overkill Women's World Championship any moment she liked. Hell, even the Celestial title or the Massacre Women's title she could. This woman could all of a sudden hold 2 belts out of nowhere if she comes victorious tonight. But Honor and Turner just saying, hell nah. As she now drags Sky back up to the feet, has to set up and gets caught by Lady Arthur, as we're not going to get no star effects tonight. Instead, we're getting this woman flying around. Stump to the legs, back up to the feet now, though. And now, looking to fly one more time, it gets out of the way of that massive drop kick that just flying in like a missile. Instead, we get a crashing down on the knees, hooks the leg, shoulders down. There's a 2, but it's only a 2 so far. And now Sky have a front flipping set on afterwards, and there's a second, and she's still not done as she's out on the apron. And now springboard forfeiting, and a bit of Sky falling into the full mount ground and pound. Rain and left hand down. Oh, and now having a little bit of fun. Probably teasing on her a little bit with that slap right there. Just trying to get her to shift into third gear now. But now Anna dragging Sky up against the ropes. And now tossing her all the way out through the ropes. And the Star Walker looks to do exactly that as she goes flying with Star Walking, but no! Crashing down once again, becoming a Star Crippler. That's starting to become a common phrase when it comes to Anna and Tona. But now has her set up and face first into our desk. And an elbow against the head of Sky from Anna and Tona. And has her set up for a beautiful DDT straight into the floor. And has her set up as she goes up and back down. Face first into the floor. Anna and Tona back into the ring. And now sliding back out to break up the count and eats a super kick. Sky now dragging her back up to the feet, tied up. And back into the ring. Sky now goes up to the top. Lining up Anna and Tona. The Star Walker in a bad spot. Massive drop kick right to the face. And now off the ropes. Front flip and senton. But we still ain't done as we're out on the apron now. And all the way up to the top. Sky falling, but no! Anna and Tona out the way. Springboard moonsault lands it into the inverted DDT elbow drop combination. And dragging Sky back up to the feet. Punch and jaw gets caught as a kick right to the midsection from Sky. Off the rope she goes now. Goes to that drop kick a little early though. A little too hasty. Head in the clouds! Hooks the leg, shoulders down. Will this be it? No. Still not enough. Any other woman right there, and that most likely would have been the end. But Anna and Tona is just a different breed, and that has us set up for the Stardust Crash! Into the cover! There's a 2, but no! That statement I just made about Anna and Tona goes for Sky as well. Any other woman, and that probably would have been the end. The Stardust Crash absolutely just folding women. But Sky also has the same kind of willpower that Anna and Tona does. Refuses to give up. And now beautiful power bomb! Hoisting bloody Anna and Tona as high as she possibly could with that as well. And now crashing her right back down on them knees. But we ain't done yet. Drag back up to the feet. Has her set up for the Skyscraper! Hooks the leg, shoulders down. 1, 2, no! Anna and Tona still won't just stay down. Still won't give up. And now Sky getting annoyed at the ref, thinking that it's her counting too slow. Anna and Tona from behind at her, and big drop kick from Sky now. Sky to the outside.
What the hell is the referee doing?
Knocked the hell out. And Sky grabbing a steel chair. Into the ring now with the steel chair. But Anna and Tona ain't let her use it. Hitting Sky in the head with it. Just saying, nah, we ain't using weapons in here. And now getting caught as she went for that bloody Starplex. But no. Now dragging the ref back up to the feet of Sky, but Tona from behind, but eats an elbow right to the face. And now, catching the elbow to the face. Sky possibly bloody changing her mind, wanting the match to be fair. I'm not quite sure, but there's a back body drop. And Sky just seems really goddamn aggressive this match. Springboard senton now. She just looks like she's trying to send sharp shot after sharp shot at your United States champion, which just not used to that. Doesn't feel very Sky-like, but the Women's United States Championship is on the line, so maybe she does have to bring that other version of herself out. Massive 450 laddie after followed by a forearm punch to the jaw, kick to the midsection, and now neck break at 9,000. And now all the way up to the top. Could be looking for the beginning of the end, perhaps. Waiting for Antonia to get up to the feet. Here we go. The Cloud Boss. No! Antonia out the way. Big drop kick straight to the back. And now dragging her back up to the feet. And has a setup. Star Flash knee. To the outside. Oh no! Went for Star Walking one more time, but crashed into the floor. And now has a setup. And God Buster! Drag straight back up. Tied up. And now sent back into the ring as Honor Antonia turns to Irish whip around. And springboard. Massive drop kick right to the face. Hooks the leg, shoulders down, wanting it to be over, but no. Still can't end it. Honor Antonia now dragging Sky up, kick to the leg, kick to the midsection. And again, now pops her up. Power bomb! And now lining up Sky for the Star Flash knee! Connecting right on the nose. And now up to the feet. Chop to the chest. Wanting Sky to fight back as these two women now looking to go shot for shot. Blow for blow. Just trying to see how much each other have left in the tank. See how much further these two women are able to go. And then how much they're willing to go. Just continuing to go back and forth. Sky telling Antonia to bring it. Catching her. But shoots out the leg. Spinning wheel kick straight to the temple of the head. And now waiting for Sky to get back up to the feet, which he does so now. And Honor Antonia. A Star Flash knee into the Starlight Runner. Absolutely deadly combination. And now waiting for the Sky to get up to the feet. Never mind. Sky falling of her own into the cover. But no. Honor Antonia trying to be a little bit of a copycat now, perhaps. But Sky go for a dropkick, rolling out the way is Antonia. And now, gets out of the way to tie up again. Big dropkick, gets out of the way. Moonsault doesn't connect. Into the roll-up for the Women's United States Championship. Right here, right now. No. Still not over. And now, head in the clouds. Once again. Hooks the leg, shoulders down. No. This match still isn't over. Somehow, some way, Sky arguing with the ref, thinking that it should be done, that it should be over. Starlight Runner into the cover. 1, 2, kick out of 2 again. Neither of these women are willing to give an inch up. Tied up now. Elbows in the midsection there from Honor Antonia fighting back. And now lining Sky up. And no rolls out the way. And again trying to bait Sky. But now tilt the well tightrope and drop kick gets caught. Stomp right to the midsection. And now turning her over. And now the legs are hooked. And now a little bit of a Muda lock wrenched in. Trying to force Sky to give up. Trying to force her to tap out. Trying to end it with the great Muda right here. Locked it in. Sky so close to the ropes, but yet just unable to reach them. Anna and Tona just teasing her with escape, with freedom from the murder lock. But no, Sky's able to find the way out herself, not needing the ropes. Now back up to the feet. Gets out the way to tie up, punching Jewel, turns her around, has her set up for the Star Breaker! Into the cover! That's a 2 and a 3! Honor and Tona, the Star Walker, is still your WXW Women's United States Champion of the World here tonight in Friday Night Overkill. Honor and Tona and Sky going through one hell of a fight, going through an absolute war between the two. But in the end, the Star Walker continues to walk along the stars in victory, celebrating. And what the fuck? Holy Jesus! Castro just sent Alex into the glass doors. What the fuck?
That was a glass window there, Greg.
Wait, what?
I said that was a glass window there, Greg. And that was a trash can.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, we saw Alex Young earlier tonight being able to pick up a victory in the #1 contendership for the OverKill World Championship against Kayaka Waka. And of course, Castro's teammate and Wesley Parker. And now Castro out here just sending this man for glass. Jesus Christ. And now kick right to the midsection. Up in the air. And oh, Jesus Christ. Into the broken glass and the ladder. Jesus Christ. Castro just murdered Alex Young. Jesus, well, as that happens, we move on to our main event of the evening now, where the OverKill Women's World Championship will be on the line after that massacre we just witnessed. OverKill Women's Championship of the World on the line here tonight. And here comes the challenger. As this woman has a big advantage tonight. As making her way to the ring, she is Kim Bowers. And if we go back to the first Power Surge, this woman beat Raven Sylvester for the Massacre Women's Championship of the World. Now they are in the same scenario, not at the same stage, but the same contents are on the line. World title is on the line tonight. This woman has beaten Raven Sylvester at the biggest stage of them all, and now looks to do it again tonight. But here comes that woman just mentioned. Is making her way to the ring, your World Extreme Wrestling OverKill Women's Champion of the World, the one-winged Dark Angel and the Omen of Death, Raven Sylvester! Raven Sylvester, your OverKill Women's Champion of the World, looking to keep a tight hold of the gold. This woman heading into this probably with a chip on her shoulder, but looks to fix that. A two-time Massacre Women's Champion, of course, one-time OverKill Women's Champion, former Tag Team Champion, former United States Women's Champion, the Clash of Olympus winner, and Queen of the Ring winner of last year, this year, and of course being Joyce. But this woman looks to keep a hold of the title here tonight in your main event of the evening. looking to keep a tight grasp of the Overkill Women's World Championship. But she has to get past the woman who beat her in front of all the eyes in the world back at Power Surge. But there's the gold on the line here tonight in your main event of the evening. In the pink and black, the challenger, Kim Bowers. And your Overkill Women's Champion of the World in the purple and black, Raven Sylvester. Handing the title off to the ref. Kim looking at what she could be walking out of tonight with the gold. One last look. Kim in her corner ready. Raven in her corner ready. And here we go now. Matchup underway. And now a tie between the two. Early tonight we saw Joy speaking, and she wants Raven to win this match just so she can be the one to take that title off of Raven again. She wants to do it a second time. The first time was, of course, with that Stairway to Heaven briefcase, cashing it in Raven's first ever title run, not letting her even hold the title. But after everything Raven has sent that woman through, Joyce wants to be the one to dethrone her again this weekend at Awareness. Into the cover is Kim. Meanwhile, Kim looking to make history and possibly shock the world tonight. Went for the Pele, didn't connect though. And a big bicycle kick. I believe most will be seeing Kim as the underdog in this match. Although she does have the victory over Raven, so technically I guess she wouldn't be. But in the eyes of everyone, she is. But nonetheless, there's a splash. It just depends how you look on it. But into the cover by Raven with a quick kick out. But Kim looking to defeat the Omen of Death as she now ties her up and whips her over and into the corner. Tied up. And now choking her out. But catching the leg. And now sweeping the leg. And off the ropes, moonsault. And a big drop kick to the side of the head. And a snapman to follow. And now stomp to the ankle. And now has Raven set up for the single leg Boston Crab. Getting wrenched in. Just tying it up, trying to force Raven to submit early in this match. But no, sweeping the ankle, able to get out of it. And now a tie between the two has her set up. And now swinging her around for a backbreaker. And now tilt-a-whirl, tightrope, drop kick, straight to the face of Kim. And now stomp to the back of the head. Not done yet, has her set up, but no, there's a Dragon Screw. Taking the leg out. And now dragging her up. And tied up, whipped over into the corner. And now here's the body slam. Straight down. And looking to fly with the double spring. Oh, corkscrew splash. Hooks the leg into the cover, but not even a one. Raven not allowing a 1 count this time around. And now punching the midsection, kick to the midsection, setting Kim up. Ref, move your ass, for suffering shall commence. Getting wrenched in deep on Kim. Trying to force her to tap out or pass out in one of her favorite positions in all her wrestling now. But Kim getting her arms free and beautiful arm drag, able to get free. Both women back up to the feet, spin kick right to the midsection, kick to the chest, palm strikes to the midsection, axe kick to the back of your head, and now sets her up, but no, a forearm right to the face on the tie-up. And now kick to the midsection from Raven. Has a set up. Package pile driver! Jesus! And now Whisper in the wind, crashing down. But not done yet, dragging Kim back up to the feet. And Raven ties her up, whipped over into the corner once again. And now, rolling thunder! And having a little bit of fun, Raven just showing off, dragging Kim back up to the feet now, tied up, whipped over into the corner. And now set her up for a body slammer. And now Whisper in the wind, but crashes into the canvas, kick to the chest now. And waiting for Raven to get up to the feet. And Kim looks to fly now, slingshot, drop kick, beautiful. And now dragging Raven over, away from the ropes. Into the cover now, legs hook, shoulders down, trying to wear down Raven Sylvester, trying to slow her stamina down, trying to slow her down in general, big drop kick straight to the face. And now just blowing a kiss to the bloody camera. Tied up now, punch to the head, face first into the canvas, and again. Just using Raven's head as a basketball for a second there. Now goes for a slap, gets caught, punch to the jaw, went for the silver bullet, Kim was able to escape it, bicycle kick. And now, dragging Raven back up to the feet. And now ties her up, pulls her in, and a knee right to the face, hooks the leg, shoulders down. There's 1, 2, kick out of 2. And now Kim arguing with the ref. In her mind, this match should be over now. But Raven goes for a knee, but Kim out the way. And now ties her up. Irish whip, turned it around, Raven over and into the corner. And beautiful handspring back elbow up onto the bottom rope. And 450. And now stomp to the arm, goes for a kick to the chest, gets out the way though. Back up to the feet, ducks the lady out door. And now ties her up, kick to the midsection. Has her in a bad spot, tied up, and dropping the head right into the knee. That's going to be hurting like hell tomorrow. Into the cover, but a kick out of 2. And now, whipped over and into the corner. Raven sets her up. And, oh, God. Set her up for a suffer as I have hanging her. Jesus Christ. And our front flip and senton gets out of the way. Boot straight to the face. And our springboard moonsault crashes though. And now set her up. And a boot right to the midsection. All the way up to the top as well now. And now massive splash into the cover. The legs took shoulders down. 1, 2. And now kick out of 2. And then goes for Jesus, went for a double axe handle, ate a knee, and went for a suicide dive, but she definitely put the first half of the one into that. And now a hair whip from Kim. Just holding Raven by the head, tossing her around, and now ties her up, but no. Gets out of the way to the top, swing kick to the midsection, kick to the chest, palm strike to the midsection, axe kick to the back of the head, tied up, kick to the midsection, up into the power bomb position. Oh, God. And now into the apron and swung around into it. Holy Jesus. Count of 5, breaking it up. And now tied up and into the barricade. Raven up onto the barricade herself. And the 450 crashing down. Jesus Christ. And now, all the way up to the top. Raven looking to fly as Kim gets back up to the feet. And now leaping over the forearm smash, staying clear. But gets out of the way to Silver Bullet, though, is Kim. Raven staying clear, spin kick to the midsection now. And Silver Bullet Dead center of the ring. Hooks the leg, the shoulders are down, and Noah kick out at 2. Raven getting annoyed now, frustrated, thinking the match should be over, and now pressing her boot straight against the throat of Kim. Jesus. And not done yet, pulling her in, but gets caught with a jaw buster. Fighting back, Kim now gets caught with a kick to the midsection, pops her up for suffering. Shall commence once again, wrenching it in. Trying to make him suffer as much as humanly possible. Trying to make her tap out or pass out right here, right now. Raven just has her up in the air, against her back, just floating there, suffering, trying to breathe. Able to get the arms free and into an arm drag, but you can see the bruising forming around the neck of Kim. And now tied up and into the corner. And now pulling her in as she wants to have a little bit of a dance. Pulling her in. Silver Bullet connects. Kissing Kim goodnight. Hooks the leg, shoulders are down. There's a 2, and that's the 3. Raven Sylvester is still your WXW OverKill Women's Champion of the world here tonight in your main event of the evening. That was all for tonight. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you at Awareness this weekend.